everybody, welcome on back. Sorry about not having a video out for Sunday at the end of the month here. I did have it filmed up, but didn't have it edited. I was sick and not feeling the best, and I'm still not feeling the best right now. However, here's one for Wednesday for the end of the month, and let me just give you a brief explanation of what's been happening so far. First off, the weather. It's currently Monday and the concrete wasn't able to come in because, well, if the concrete comes in with wet bags, it's going to go hard and I don't have time to work with that. It's a mess. So we postponed it for Tuesday, and if it's still raining Tuesday, we'll postpone it for Wednesday. If it's still Wednesday, it says we'll do it next week. I mean, it's kind of fair. We have 2 months of drought, and then we get 2 months of nonstop rain. But that's life. However, on the model railroad spectrum of things, I'm currently correcting an issue down here on the track, and I'm expanding my, what's it called again? Foam board roadbed that I'm cutting up for roadbed, obviously, going around that part of the layout. But I've also made some changes here. Let me show you. So first of all, I had a small problem here. Let's move this can. I don't mind there being like a little bit of gaps in the track, because that's usually a normal thing in real life with the prototypical thing. But at the same time, it was so much of a gap that I forgot to run my fingers over when I glued it together. What happened was this piece of track here, which I broke free of this glue, that's really tough glue. I'm actually using a lot less now just to make it easier to fix any errors in the future here if they arise, but they still stay still. Preventing this from going all the way here, but at the same time, it was preventing this from closing all the way there. So I'll be taking this piece out. Come here, you. And we're just going to grind it back just a little bit more and then dry fit it again and see how it fits, because I want to keep these flush, because when it comes to these points or turnouts, depending where you live, they can be either a blessing or super finicky. So I want to keep a nice fit for everything and none of this big gaps in case something jumps the rails, right? Now over on this side, you can see I've changed my 2-spur parking track for in and out to now be a 3-ladder track placement here coming off the main lines, right? Now, unfortunately, when I did this, I won't be able to fit 10 50-foot box cars, about that roughly length of the caboose, and safely uncouple it. It's a little too long at this end or that end, but, beggars can't be choosers, and they say your shortest ladder should be what you're aiming for, but I like to have a nice long train, right? Not super long, just enough to say, hey, it's pulling 10 pieces of rolling stock and a caboose around. That's pretty impressive, right? That's what some people want to see. So out of 4 different options of reconfiguring this before gluing it and committing to that, and yes, I know, I hate myself for this, but it's like, I see something, I want to change it. Even though I said before, this is it, it's done, we're going with this plan, and of course I changed the plan again yet for over here. And that may happen on that side, but that's a whole different story. Now, out of the 4, I axed the 4th one, because this will be too much finicky work to do and change up down at this end, right? Where I'm waving my hand. And I came up with 1 of 3 for here, and this is the 3rd one. I almost thought about removing this track altogether, just have like a turn here as option number 2. But then I thought to myself, you know what? Now I got 2 spare bumpers. Might as well use one either to just park some cars at, or maybe there'll be an industry down here yet. I don't know. But I still have that room in the middle for the road for vehicles to come down and off the table there and park themselves where they're going to work on the workshop down there. But yes, I currently have these 2 pieces in. They're my old beat up ones. This is placement. I'm going to get 2 new ones, because I don't trust the fact that they're busted down here and here and there's no support for the rails besides these little rail joiners. But yeah, I think this will work a lot better. I still have that curved Y in over here. Powered switch will fit there. And of course, as you can see, I got some of my Merrickville buildings up. Just testing them out, see where I can fit them in and make use of them. Clearly, I got a shed for the 2nd level for the locomotive ID up there, but yeah, another station. And aside from that, I'm going to steadily put this back together. And I forgot to mention down here at this end, because that spaced gap down there, I forgot to tighten this together. It had a spaced gap here too. So when I get back to gluing this down, hopefully it'll all be fixed. Now, as you can see, this is where I decided to continue going around. While I was working on that combobulation down the left hand side there, I figured let's use my remaining sheets and scrap ends here to finish getting this all foam row bedded in, and then eventually get to the split out. And this is where I'm confident enough that that glue will hold everything in place. I'm not going to bother with putting a screw in here between the splits, right? I'm confident enough that that glue will keep things in place. But I want to get up to here first and then, well, get everything aligned in place and make sure it's all going to look right and fit right. I might replace this. No, it's fitting really good. I'll leave that there. It's all fitting nice. And of course, I have my terminals, right? Just got to figure out which one was red and black again for these little leads. But yeah, that's my excitement here coming up for November now. Anywho, keep warm and cozy, everybody. It's going to be another cold night for me because I got my flue outside and it broke at one end, like it split after I just bumped some soot out of it. And I'm going, okay, let's just replace the whole darn thing. It's done. Anyhow, yous all take care and we'll see you next time.